set. We have Katy Bennett from Cranmore Mountain, hop, skip, and a jump right here from North Conway Village, which for me, so important.
Right,
I just love heading on over there. I was just there a couple days ago and doing a little non-skiing activities.
Right.
You guys have just ramped it up. Mountain coaster, tubing, lots of fun stuff.
Right.
So why don't you give me a brief description, if it can be brief, about what Cranmore is today?
Sure. Well, as you know, we've been right in North Conway, a ski area, since the 1930s. And of recent years, we've been expanding into activities for families that maybe aren't skiing or in addition to skiing,
right,
with New Hampshire's most popular tubing park,
nice,
which we expanded this year.
It's beautiful. You look down over it, and it's like, how many lanes
10
do you
lanes
have?
wide.
10 lanes. It's
Yeah.
amazing. And I have to say, I wish my footage was ready to go. The view of Mount Washington is incredible, because my husband, I was up there as manning the kids, and he was like, honey, look. I'm like, oh,
wow.
like, it was gorgeous.
They're mountain views that you usually only can get when you're skiing or hiking in winter, and it gives families a way to get those views. So it's a little added benefit for tubing guests.
Absolutely, and you have giggling kids,
right,
like the whole way, which is fantastic. It's such a, as a parent, an easy way to have great family time.
Right, and then this year we added the mountain coaster, which has been hugely popular.
Yeah.
So you have the 10-lane tubing park and the mountain coaster side by side.
Right.
They are right at the base of the mountain, and so it's just a lot of fun. Most people come and buy a combination ticket so they can tube and use the mountain coaster.
Well, I think it's a great idea, because you can kind of go back and forth. You can buy like 3 rides at the coaster, and then you get 2 hours at the tubing park.
Right.
So you can kind of flip-flop depending on what the kids want to do. There's some mountain coaster footage right now. And so much fun, and you can do it with little ones. Now for the single riders, you have to be at least 9 years old to ride by yourself. But there's plenty of room if you want to bring that 8-year-old in with you, because that's what I did. We had a fantastic time. He had to hold on to his hat. We were going so fast, and that's with a camera. So as you can see, some real cool turns through the woods, and then you get down to the bottom, and the brake is so easy to use, and there's no worries about the thing coming off, because it's actually around a track.
Right, it's safe. It's you control the speed. There are 2 handles, and that are brakes.
Right.
You can go up to 25 miles per hour.
So much fun.
And there it is. It was the first one to open in northern New England. Opened up November 20th. So
nice. And the seat belts and all this other stuff. So, and what I liked too is, it's vacation week and over there, and your staff was so nice. I mean, because I had never ridden it before, and they made sure we were seat belted in, that we knew how to ride it. So as we're going up, they're like, okay, we all set? And they wouldn't let us go unless we were like, okay, we're good. We know how to use this. So it was a great process that we had. We had a great experience.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's great for families, and I just can't emphasize enough how popular it's been. And it's open till 9 o'clock tonight. In fact, it's open straight through the next week, because it's New Hampshire School Vacation Week, as you probably know. So it'll be open till 9 o'clock, straight through to next Friday.
That's
actually
great.
Through next Saturday.
We always welcome the vacationers in, but for locals, it is a great opportunity to go out and sample some of the mountain activities that sometimes you don't get to, or you do your day-to-day. Because I had not done the mountain coaster. I'm so glad that we got out the other day.
February.
Now I'm hooked. Now let's flip over to the other side, because skiing.
Yes, we do have great skiing. We got 14 inches of snow last night.
Wonderful.
And I talked to some friends of mine who drove up from Boston last night that said it was just rain down in Boston, but it is all snow here.
Wonderful.
We got about 14 inches at the summit, a little less at the base, and conditions were great before then. So it's we're 100% open. Every lift is operating. And
we seem to be getting just those samples of snow just in time, and then we got this huge dump, which, coming into the weekend, not until Thursday did I realize that they ramped up the forecast quite a bit.
Right, and there's another couple of inches coming tomorrow, I believe.
Yes, absolutely.
So it just keeps coming. It gets better and better.
I know. So let's talk about some events, special events that you have going on today in particular.
Right, we have a Halloween Cranapalooza tonight, and Cranapalooza is our Saturday night festival, and it starts at 2 o'clock. Actually, it starts
2 o'clock.
Starts late afternoon.
Excellent.
And we have Seymour the Penguin waddling around, hugging the kids, and then we roll out out the s'mores. You can cook them over the grills that we put out.
Right.
Face painting,
well, I was
hugely
just say,
popular.
I think Nancy Russo is coming over to do some painting with some kids.
She does. She brings in some different penguin-themed items, ceramic items for kids to paint. That's been new for this week. And you go in there between the face painting and the ceramics painting. The kids are just really loving it. After skiing all day, they love coming inside and kind of zoning out and doing that.
Now let's talk about the Halloween theme.
Yeah.
This is the second year for the Halloween.
Right.
And it is costume encouraged.
Yep, last year we did it for the first time, and what we have is trick-or-treating. We give kids a little cheat sheet that tells them where to go around the resort, where we're going to have our buckets of candy.
Oh, fun.
So Becca Deshane, who's our event coordinator, went to Walmart Thursday and absolutely cleaned them out of all their candy. They thought she was crazy. She bought so much candy. And so the kids show up, and you don't have to be in costume to trick-or-treat. So you can still go around from department to department.
Go as a skier.
Go as a skier.
Right.
But there were definitely kids last year in costume, so we hope there's more of them. So,
good.
And then there's fireworks at 7:30 p.m.
Awesome.
Nice
and do you
early
have
time.
to be up on the mountain to see those? Because you're doing it right over South Slope, correct?
We do it over
the
towards the South Slope. So you can be night skiing, because we do have a night skiing available until 8 o'clock. The mountain coaster and tubing park are open too. So, or you can just pull right up in your car and watch them from the base.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, so that's cool. And then in Zip's Pub we have Red Gallagher playing, he's a good local musician who actually comes from Minnesota, has made appearances on Prairie Home Companion.
Nice.
So he's an interesting character if you haven't heard him play.
He tells great stories, and he writes a lot of his own stuff too.
Yep, so he's worth coming in to hear that. And again, you don't have to pay an admission charge to get the free family entertainment and the live music.
So Cranapalooza is free?
The night skiing and activities aren't free, but the fireworks, the face painting, hanging out with Seymour the Penguin.
Great.
On Wednesday we did it. We had a safari theme, and we had someone playing drums, and Seymour was dancing with the kids. And again, the family entertainment is free. I believe it's Bobo the Clown today. So the kids can come in, get balloon animals, and then if you want to make s'mores, it's a modest charge for that, or night skiing, mountain coaster, tubing.
Let's talk about the night skiing. When should people show up for that? When can they buy the tickets, and how much is it?
It's at 2 o'clock you can get a night skiing ticket, or we call it the Cranapalooza ticket, and I believe it's $34.
Oh, wow, great.
And that's for all ages. So that's 6 hours of skiing. Or better yet, you can. We have our After 2 Tomorrow 2 program, which is hugely popular. So if you buy your next day's lift ticket after 2 o'clock, so you could show up at 2 o'clock. If you're an adult, buy a $59 lift ticket. It's good all the rest of today and all day tomorrow.
Like in all the rest of today and that night skiing?
Right, for whatever we're open. So
that's a great deal.
If you bought it Sunday, it would be from 2 to 4 on Sunday, and then all day Monday. So it's just after 2, all the rest of that day and or night for when we are open night, and then all the next day.
That's a screaming deal, especially for those non-early morning people that wait a little bit till after lunch anyway.
Right, or people who are just coming up. If you're just arriving here now for the weekend, show up at 2 o'clock. You can get 6 hours of skiing in tonight, and then all day tomorrow for the price of one day.
Awesome. We'll show up for lunch, because you guys have full menu lunch stuff, good stuff, and then Cranapalooza. Get your skiing, mountain coastering, tubing, and then you can do that tomorrow too.
Yeah, you don't have to leave town. You don't have to go any further than North Conway. Right, you don't.
At some point you actually do. Well, Kathy, is there anything that we missed that you wanted to get out there? I mean, hours our operation, 8:30 started, 8 p.m. tonight, night skiing.
We are offering some specials on our website. We have an e-coupon program, and we're running a lot of New Hampshire resident specials that start tomorrow. So go to Cranmore.com, go to our e-coupon page, and if you're one of the many New Hampshire families vacationing this week, you can get rates like $39 lift tickets when you buy 4 of them at a time, $99 for 4 coaster and tubing combo tickets.
Right, and it has to be online.
Yes, you have to get the e-coupon. Right. So just download it, fill it out, bring it in. Huge savings.
Awesome. Yeah. So Cranmore.com is a place to get all those links for the special savings. So take advantage, because it's there. So why not? Kathy, thank you so much for joining us. I know we probably got to release you back to the mountain now.
I have to get back to the coal mines.
We'll have a good time for all the people.
Thanks.
All right, folks, we'll be right back. We have Watch and Win Extravaganza and another look at the weather forecast for the Mount Washington Valley.
Penguin Gallery of North Conway Village is proud to announce a new addition to our already extensive